and welcome back once again to After the Credits. Today we're talking about The Foreigner, one of the newest American Jackie Chan movies, at least to a degree, even though it takes place overseas more than it does in America. But it's one of his first American English-speaking releases in quite some time, short of his voice acting work in things like Lego Ninjago, among other things. So what did I think of The Foreigner? It was okay to a degree, but it did kind of have a few issues for me that brought it down a little bit. So basically the film starts with Jackie Chan and his daughter going to pick out her prom dress or something, and there's a terrorist attack and a bomb goes off which basically kills his daughter, but he manages to survive. So after he's healed up, he asks the police, do you have any information on who was behind this, who killed my daughter, blah blah blah, and they said no, we're still looking into it. If we find out anything, we'll let you know. And he goes, I just want a name of who is responsible. And they say, sorry, we can't help you with that. So he starts going higher and higher up chain of command, asking different people for the names of who was responsible for this bombing. Eventually he gets to this guy who is basically like a senator or something. He's some ranking official. And Jackie Chan's character gets it in his head that this guy knows something, even though he tells him that he doesn't, or that he can find out with very little effort. But he keeps telling Jackie Chan, even if I do find out, I couldn't tell you for security reasons, blah, blah, blah. So Jackie says, well, what happens next time when it's your daughter who's killed by the bombing or whatever? And the guy's like, well, hopefully that wouldn't happen. I'm sorry for your loss, blah, blah, blah. So then Jackie Chan's character goes on this one-man vendetta against this senator to get information, and basically kind of becomes a terrorist himself, planning smoke bombs and things in this guy's office. So they're basically like small controlled explosions, but they go off and the guy's like, what the hell, you're bombing my office because I won't give you information. And Jackie Chan just kind of keeps targeting him and going after him and stuff, and eventually Jackie Chan gets the information that he wants and ends up going and taking out the guy, and over the course of events figures out that the senator was a bit more involved in this than he originally let on, which Jackie Chan kind of suspected to begin with. So then where this senator thinks, okay, you got the guy who did it, you're done. No, Jackie Chan still comes back after him. And I'm not going to say what happens there, but you can probably figure it out from the rundown of the movie. It's kind of like a Jackie Chan version of Liam Neeson's Taken, except no one was taken. It was the death of a daughter due to the bombing. And it's just odd because instead of going after just the terrorists, even in American Assassin, where he was just going after the terrorists, Jackie Chan goes after the senator and the police department and things like that, just to get the information of who bombed the place to begin with so he can go after them. And it's just kind of a little crazy. He should have just kind of worked with them a little bit, found out the information he wanted, then went on his killing spree. But the fact that he goes against officials and basically kind of becomes a terrorist himself to take out a terrorist organization is just a little odd and off-putting. So yeah, overall it's not a bad film. There's not much martial arts action from Jackie Chan in this, but then again the guy is pushing 70, so I don't know how much more he can still actually do. In this, like I said, he's more like a Liam Neeson character where he can fight, but he's more military trained. He does more traps, more bombs, things of that nature, more gunplay versus the martial arts that we know Jackie Chan for. So that's overall the rundown of the movie. Like I said, I don't want to spoil everything in it for you because it's not a bad film, but it could have been better. What would I give as far as a star rating? Honestly, I would give it just a 3 for middle of the road, but the whole concept of him going after government officials to try and get information just really was off-putting through the whole movie. And it does play into what happens later in the film, but then it's kind of like he was cognizant of what he was doing from the beginning, which doesn't really make much sense. So overall, because of that overlapping story arc, I'm going to give it a 2.5. Not much else to say about it other than that. So again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. The links are down in the description. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notifications every time I post new content. And until next time, we'll see you after the credits.